Oh, I'm cold. Wait, let me get my. Close this window up. Ooh, I'm a little nippy to get my robe on. So I don't even know if they're gonna push me out there. Let me see. 'Cause I haven't been up or here in a while. Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Trying to, wait a minute. There's not view channel. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. Let me get this. Okay. Wait a minute. Get this all together here. No sound. That's me, right? Or should I put it right here? Right there. I can see chat if I need to. Just trying to get this kind of set up so I can tell you guys where I've been. That's why I've been leaving like messages, not messages, like doing updates on um good morning. Good morning. It's barely morning, but that's why I've been doing updates. Hi Resat, how are you? Sometimes my is that how I say it, Resat? How are you? When you go live, it takes it a moment, huh? To like kind of get people in. I haven't been live for a while, and I'll tell you why. That's good. Boo Beer Naya, hi. How are you? Thanks for the like. I appreciate you. How you guys doing today? Thanks for the like. I appreciate you. How are you guys doing? That's good. So, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. I'm not feeling it. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. I'm kind of coming back because my son had to have emergency surgery. That's where I've been. I um I was originally just going to take a little time off. I forgot why now. It was something I had going on. But my son called me and he was like, "Ma, I need to go to the emergency room." So when he went, they ended up keeping him and he had to have emergency surgery, part of his intestines removed. So I had to be a mom, you know? And the first few days was touchy. He was in the hospital for 11 or 12 days, but the first days were touchy. So I kind of but I've been meditating. I'm coming back. But I've been kind of dealing with that, making sure he eats and all of that, you know. Oh, and I changed my hair color. You know why? Because I darken it because the winter's coming and it's getting cold, and I don't want to cut my sides off right now. They're not really grown in or anything. Well, they have grown in. See, it's a lot longer than I normally have it, but see, it's a lot longer because my head gets cold. I don't want to do that. But I wanted to stop in because I miss coming live. What's on your agendas today? What are you guys doing today? Gotta talk to me. I'll talk back, I promise. I kind of just was coming in to let you guys know why I had not been live because I do pride myself in going live every morning, but it just I couldn't do it. It's just too much. Like I had to go to the hospital every morning. I had to get up, get myself dressed, go to the hospital, stay there all day, come home, take it, and then now that he's home, I'm trying to feed him. He's low fiber. Now he's getting ready to go back, but he's vegan, so I had to try to find out some stuff that he could eat or he wanted to eat. But had me for a second there, you know, had me for a moment. I can't see comments. Is anybody commenting? I hope not. You might have to do it again. I may not have good reception where I'm at, you know? Oh, I see that. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's where I've been. Been at the hospital all this time, and today he had his first GI appointment. He had his surgical appointment. So we're kind of trying to get back to normal. And 3 months he has to go back and get all of that stuff done. But he seemed like his skin, and that's another thing too, you guys. If you have any stomach problems, especially if you're young, tell your parent. I mean, I've been saying this for years. No one would listen. Push it because they told us his gut was angry and they couldn't even get the little scope passed. And had these people listened to me, we wouldn't have gone this far. But I believe that everything happens exactly when and how it's supposed to. So I do. I do. Because some other things happened during that made it so much better for him to be with me, you know? So I think that things kind of happen exactly. Oh, you guys, thing on, you guys. You guys probably can't even hear me good, huh? Wait, let me see. I'm covering it up. I'm sorry. Let me put it right here. So if you didn't hear me, hopefully you did. But if you have any GI problem, any problems with your gut, just let somebody know because you don't want to go through what he did. It was tough. He don't even realize how tough it was. I do because they had to pump his stomach and all. So I am just grateful for your prayers, your good prayers. Thank you. I'm so appreciative. And he is on the mend. He is almost back to 100% capacity. I say give him another month, 2 months, he'll be back. But right now, where we're at, we're taking it day by day, making sure he's getting his food, vitamins, all of that. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I've been doing. I was being a mom. So now I could get back to my silly self. And I wasn't even going to go live today, but it was we went to the appointment and it was so great. And, finding that out, it seemed to um, lift something on me, I'll say. It did. Because, when your kid goes through something, you kind of have a heavy, or anyone you care about, your mate, you have like this heaviness on you know? And then if you have any issues or injuries or anything like that, it can be rough. But boy, oh boy, when you start coming through it, it gets pretty amazing. It really does. See, look at my sideburn. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me fix this. I had it tucked in. Hold on. I had it. I think that's the best it's gonna do with the scarf, right? So yeah, that's it. That's my life. That's what I've been doing. I hope everybody has been doing amazing. And oh, what time is it? Who go 18? What's that? Are you having problem with your keyboard? What? I don't know what that means. But tickets are about to go on sale. I would tell you where, but there's only a couple left. I ain't gonna be that way. Darius Cooks is having um like a day party down in Georgia, and the tickets are getting ready to go on sale right now. I just came back from the doctor, and I just got to make sure this one thing before. Hopefully, if it's meant to be, I'll go because I don't want to buy a ticket or anything like that, and I can't go because it's $200 there. I mean, the ticket's 200 plus the hotel and flight will be about 300. So I just want to make sure before I spend that money that I can go. So I don't even know if I'll be able to go this time. I'm hoping, but I gotta wait. If one is left over, then I'm meant to go, right? I have been through it. I got a hangnail. That's what I'm trying to get. Amen. Go 18 something is wrong with your keyboard. Oh, okay. I got a hangnail. Hold on. Let me get my clippers. I'll be right back. Hangnails hurt. The hangnail from. Hope you're still there when I get back. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, here goes. No, it's not. I thought that was my. Lord, here I come. Okay, here it goes. I have to. I forget the microphone. You guys can still hear me. I'm so glad. Let me walk away. Okay, I got a hangnail. Gotta get here. Where I get a hangnail from? I have to get my clippers. Ooh, that hurt. Wait, 1 second here. Ouch. Ooh, I think that's the best we're gonna get it. Ooh, that hurt. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Okay. I'm back. So, are you guys in here? Like, you guys aren't even talking. I wish you'd talk to me so we could have a conversation, you know? Wait a minute. Oh, no, I want to do. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody's texting me. Oh, no. Wait, what? If you talk to me, of course, I'll talk back. I, trying to. I don't mean to look mean while I do things. I can't help it. I'm not even a mean person, but like I can't even wait help it. I'm not mean, mad, or anything. I don't know why it looks like this. Wait a minute. It's gonna go out to all everything. Wait, just never know, right? I know. Me either. I look like I'm mad. I'm not. Guess just when I'm doing it, I don't know. I just, you know what happens when you're going on these things, they tell you to take a um I don't even know what they call a thumbnail or whatever, and some people just get so sweet. I don't. I just, you know, this is the way it is. Period. What can I really do? Not a lot. You know, I thought Google would share me out. Not Google, Instagram, because I haven't been here in a while, but I guess not. Yeah, but he is so much better right now. It's, wait a minute, maybe I should ask him too, right? Sure. Wait a minute. I'm just trying to get myself together here. Okay, I'm back. Right? Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I stopped the live, I think. I think I'm back. Right? Hi, Paul. How are you? What do you mean, please, for you? For you, what? Tell me. What do you mean, please, for you? Hi, Paul. How are you? I got this. I have this um song in my mind. You need the Lord to say something? Well, I'm not the Lord, but I can say something, you know? What do you need to be said? What's going on with you, Paul? Tell me what's going on. I believe things happen for a reason. Maybe you came by here on this channel for a reason. What's going on with you? What do you need to hear? Because I sure could give you some great pushes. You know why? Not that even that I can. I just been through some things. I'm 55 and I have been through probably more things than most people you know. So that's why I say when I come across mean people, I don't think they've been through anything. Because if you've really been through something, you're not mean. You know how it feels to go through things. So because you know how it feels to go through things, you have this certain compassion with you. Like even the way I speak, and I always say this, if someone tells you that I'm anything rather than what I am, you got to ask yourself, what did they do to her? Because Sherry is a nice person. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Why'd you fade? Hold on. On, you're addicted to drinking and drugs. So let's start there. If you're, okay, drinking and drugs, I've learned is a sugar coat, okay? So you have to go through the root of your problem. A lot of times, I think people drink and do drugs to cover something, okay? When you find the root to that problem, then I think you can kind of move past it. But you may need professional help because I'm not a professional person. I used to drink, but I don't anymore because I realized I don't like the rooms I was drinking in. So that's another thing, like you might want to look around. But If you're addicted, I would say to get with a professional because they would had no more than I do. You have a relationship out of marriage. Okay, so you're married and you have a relationship out of it. I don't know really about that much either. Like, I'm not for sure what you want or what I could say out of that. Like, this is the thing, this is how I feel about marriage. When we're married, we're the one that's married. This other person on the side person, they're not the ones that took the vows before God. We are. You know what I mean? So if we decide to step out on our marriage, that's on us. And a lot of times I feel like you have to get healed, like inside. Like, what are you running from your marriage? And I also feel, why be married at all if you need someone else? You know what I mean? There could be things, and it sounds like that. The enemy has attacked me in all different areas. You would like what? You got to tell me what you like. You seem like you have a like you got a bunch of things going on right now. And I guarantee you, if you start layering, I didn't say it. Oh, you're having a relationship. Well, so explain that to me. What is a relationship out of marriage? You're out of marriage and you have a relation. I'm confused. Are you separated? Hi, cousin. How are you? T, I see you. What's you mean? What do you mean you're having a relationship out of marriage? I'm confused with that one. You got to tell me what that is, 'cause I don't know what that means. How are you? So Paul, you have to tell me, what does having a relationship out of marriage means? Are you separated? Are you having a relationship that somebody else is married? Like, are you the side person? You got to tell me, because I don't know. And just, can you hear me? T, I know I look crazy. I know. I don't listen. I've been through something. No, my son, remember I put that online. My son had to have this major surgery, and I just been being a mom. Hearing cold, you know how it is sometimes. Paul, I'm waiting for you. You got to tell me, because you know I'm willing to listen and help if I can, but I'm kind of confused. So let me ask you this question: is the person you're with married? You pulling my leg? I should put my earphones on, but well, let's say this real quick, because maybe it'll help someone else. I have learned that we all in this life go through a lot of things. And I'm going to say it like it is. When our dads let go, I'm going to say it that way, 5 million a time, right? Out of all of those 5 million, that one fertilized egg and it made you and I. To me, that in itself is so amazing. Like, we all have a specific reason for being here. We all made it to that fertilized egg and we became ourselves. I don't think one person, I think that life sends us what we need. And I'll say, like, if you are a person that's gullible, life will send you people that will use you. If you're a person that gets upset really quick, life will send you people that upset you. These are things that I've learned. I just was upset this morning. Um, and there's things that will pull you off your square if you're a person that um, is afraid to be alone. Life will send you people that will make you want to be alone. You see what I'm getting at? I think everything that comes in our way has a map and a path. So I think if you not remove yourself, because when you're going through something, sometimes it's fire under you and it is what it is. But if you can pull yourself back for a second, and I'm still doing this myself, don't because I'm human. If you pull yourself back a little bit and look at the situation, like, what am I supposed to learn out of this? It seems a little bit different. And as I was saying before, if someone tells you Sherry's a or Sherry is this or Sherry that, believe them. Because and then say to yourself, what did that person do to her to act that way? Because that's not Sherry. You know, Sherry is pretty calm, pretty easygoing, and someone, whoever that person is, pulled her off of that square and she tried to let it go. Because I always say the beast is asleep. She's not dead. She's just sleeping, because I don't like, I think that when you get all upset and stuff like that, it pulls away from your energy. And I don't like that at all. At all. I don't like it. I think before people, not even everybody, and this is a thing too, I've learned, I don't let anybody just get in my space, but I've learned that the people that are closest to you will hurt you. I've learned that the people closest to you can pull you off that square. And I think we grow, we like as we grow, we know. But when you recognize something, if you realize, you know what, I don't like this, and you kind of try to reevaluate things, not saying that you won't react. We're human. But when you kind of pull yourself back and say, you know what, I really don't like being here. Like if this morning when I got upset, I just looked back and I was like, I really do not like that. So we have to find a new way to work out this because I don't like it at all. You know? And I think when it just becomes a part of your life where you just try to be calm with situation, like I don't like saying no. I don't like getting upset. I don't like any of that. I don't think anybody does. But every once in a while, someone will pull you out of your character. That's why I try to stay away. You know? It's a learning. I think life itself is just the learning curve. Period. Hi Amelia, how are you? I just think life itself is just right now. I didn't think this before. Right now, I think that life is just one big book of learning lessons. Even like I've learned this. If you don't make things a part of your world, it can't affect you. And it sounds crazy because I didn't think that. I felt like, information, you want to know everything you can. Thank you for the like. You want to know everything you can. But I really learned that if you don't make that a part of your circle, your being, it can't penetrate it. Like even people that come in that don't have good intention, if you don't, because it takes two to tango, and I learned this too from my favorite creator. If you don't give them the gas they need, they can't keep going. They're going to put along and run out of gas and they're going to leave it alone. because they're not getting what they want. I've even come to the point where I've seen people with attitude problems walking up to me. I see the attitude coming, go the other way. Like, and you could tell they like have this, I don't know, they have this aura about them. And when I'm going towards somebody, if that aura is not right, I'm moving because I don't want any part of it. And and these people these days out here, these people that's walking up to you and doing stuff, I'm just not her. Where these people get these cameras and I got to, you know. So I think that we can all learn from each other. I think that we can all raise this vibration of this world because it's just crazy out here right now. Like everywhere you go is nonsense. I'm not going to say nonsense. Everywhere you go, like you used to be able to go somewhere and be at peace. Like even if you go somewhere like a lake or the park, wherever you go, you still have to be vigilant around you because you never know who's going to have an attitude and see your peace and walk up. Like right now, my peace would be in my walls, and that's terrible. Oh, no, it's not terrible. It's a good thing because you control what comes in. But my peace is not really, maybe in my car, maybe far out in the country somewhere, might be. But as far as, just like me going to the store, that's why I like to go at certain times because these people, especially when they get out of work, they got an attitude. I used to, when I get out of work, I'm just happy to be free. These people, man, they got these. And you know what else, too? I was just thinking, but I think it goes back to what you let in your soul. Like if you are somewhere around miserable people all day and you're engaging with them, how can that not pass off on you somewhere? You know? How can that not be a part of you? If you wake up and the first thing is, don't talk to me till I get coffee, how can you, how can you, like, you're waking up to a crutch. You have to have coffee before you do anything. You have to have your Pepsi before you do anything. That right there, I think, would tell my soul that to me, that controls me. And that's another thing too. When I open my eyes, I don't like to be that way. I used to tell my kids in the morning, you know how kids get up, get ready to go to school and they're arguing. We don't go out that way. Because you know why? I think in the mornings should be clear, clean. When you leave out in the morning to do whatever you need to do, like if you pray and meditate, and you know what else I learned too? My grandmother used to, and I didn't do it. When you pray over your food, it makes it taste better for some reason. I don't know why. Like great, just grace. But whatever you do, I don't know what you do, but I know when I get up and I do my morning, I know I'm out, like I'm good to face the world. Like when I leave, I'm good to face the world. And if someone brings something to me, I can kind of just don't touch me. I'm still weak, I'm human. But, you know, otherwise, like, and I see them, I said, oh, walking with their eyes closed, don't talk to me. I gotta get up. It's not like that. I've never been. Maybe I have been in my late 20s or something. Maybe I have been, but I'm just so thankful because you know how I look at it as well? I look at it that everybody that had plans for yesterday didn't wake up today, right? So if God in the universe or whoever you believe in allowed you to open your eyes, that's a big thing to me. That's a great thing because you know what? That means that to me, that means that my reason for being here is not finished. Like I still have something to do. And you know, even I think I look at death differently as well. If you know me, you know I lost my oldest daughter, but I do feel her, and here's how I do. My mother, my father, everybody, because what I what is that? What happens with me is I feel the presence, like how they made me feel here. I feel that. So, and then different things that surround, like I notice everything, the birds, the butterflies, bees, ants, I notice it all. So I just think that I've learned that when we leave this body, this is just the vessel here. Like that soul continues, like your soul is eternal. Your body may not be. So, I'm just very grateful for every single thing daily. Very, very, my gratitude level, very grateful, and my faith level. So I do. I sit up and I think about different things. Like I'm very grateful as to waking up because I always say somebody had plans today and they didn't wake up on this side of the world, you know? And some people that passed, like they had a husband and wife and kids, and they're waking up to them not being on this side, and there's nothing they can do to comfort. I look at things a little more differently now because I've lost a lot of people. Like I lost close people to me, my daughter, my brother, my cousins, my mother, father, grandma. Like I've lost some very close people to me. So I have felt this pain that a lot of people, and I brought some people through losing their parents and children. So, I always say I know a similar pain. I don't know the exact pain, but I do know a similar pain and I can relate to. That's why I tell people also if you have a parent, I don't care what it is, you might want to say hello because once they leave this earth, I do not care what you say or do. Me and my mother had a kind of difficult relationship. And after I lost my daughter, she brought this anxiety. She made me nervous. So I couldn't talk to her the way I wanted. But when she passed away, now I wish she could call me a name sometimes. Like just to hear her voice. And I find myself listening to her voicemail, those things. But I think on the flip side of that, I think that people, when they pass to the other side, they do things for us that they couldn't do on this side. You know, I think different. I do. That's me. I've always been like that. And at first, I used to think it was strange because other people told me it was. Now I know it's not. Now I know that I just look at things in a totally different way. And I take things in a totally, but this is the thing though with me. Oh, I try. I try to the end. I really do. But when I'm done, I'm just sorry. Like there's no comeback for me. I don't know where that comes from, but like I can't fix it. And when I can't fix it, and I try, like try. I do. I try very hard to not let it get to that point, but sometimes it is what it is. And and sometimes you grow past things. Sometimes we just grow, and it is what it is. Today's date. Do I got an appointment? I don't think so. It'll come up if I do. Hopefully. I think I had an appointment. I gotta check. Let me write this down because, let's see, I have to check my appointment because with Dr. Denali and medication. I was taking these muscle relaxers and they work very good for me. So I have to call the doctor. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been, you know, just getting it together in this manifesting world, you know, just coming together with things. And I haven't been live and I know it. And I said, you know what? Let me just come through, you know, let me just come through and say hello. This thing keeps coming off. I'm chilly. That's why I got this big robe on. Ooh, I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, I didn't take my iron today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to because I could feel. See, we went to the doctor. I'm sensitive on things like that. Like I'm not trying to get. That's why I was just telling him. I don't try to get sick because you're gonna be sick, and I gotta keep going. You know, I think a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of times, if you have a woman in the house, she's gonna keep going. And while everybody's laying in the bed drinking soup, she's gonna keep going. And, you know, even like with my daughter, I think back to my daughter drinking that special formula. I'd be all over the state, all over the freaking. I'd go up to Massachusetts. I'd go down to Rhode Island or over to Rhode Island. I go down to New York City, Bronx, everywhere. Brooklyn, Harlem, Philly. I go everywhere for her formula. And I used to like my family, they would be in the bed sleeping during the night, and I would be going hunt for formula. The things you do as a parent, right? So yeah. But I just want to stop through. I appreciate you guys so much for coming through with me. And hope to be back tomorrow. I don't know if I will. It depends. Oh, I don't know if I'm coming back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? No, tomorrow's Wednesday. Hey, tomorrow. Um, I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow. You know why? Because Jado is vegan. Hey, my nose is a jank. Oh, I got it going on over here. So he's vegan, and we had to go through his brother's family, his girlfriend's family. Her sister Taylor gave me so much information for vegans. So tomorrow I'm gonna make the list today, and tomorrow we're gonna go grocery shopping and pick those things up that he can have. It's gonna be days because I'm just gonna try to stock the house with different stuff. I'll get it together. Trust me. I know I'm talking out loud, but I'm talking to myself because it's, I'm not going to say it's a lot because it's healthy and because I cook. I, I don't cook, I'm a cook. I cook at home cook. I know how to season it so it will taste good. So we're going to go from there. But I thank you guys for hanging around with me, and please follow me, like my channel, bring your friends, and let's do this. Talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow.